Yes, you can see here the picture of the kaleidoscope. This is also one of the instrument work based on the principle of reflection of light. In pinhole periscope also. Here periscope also, children, you can able to see the picture reflection of light. Here how many reflection, like this is like a tube like structure, like this, right children? Here in this 45-degree angle, you just keep one mirror with an angle of 45-degree. See, just imagine children your loss of reflection, how it will going to valid here. When you project one angle with a light incident ray with an angle of 45-degree, what is the reflected ray will come? You know the loss of reflection, I is equals to R. You projected with an angle of I, the reflected ray also comes with an angle of 45-degree only. So here just normal will be like this. Incident ray comes with an 45-degree angle. Reflected ray also goes with an angle of 45-degree. Whatever the ray will go, no, that directly falls on the another mirror we kept on the down again. In that again the angle of 45-degree. So that the ray which is falling here with an angle of 45-degree to this normal. So again it will go with an again 45-degree. Like this we can able to achieve this periscope. Okay children, the periscope will be works again based on the principle of reflection of light. Okay, where are you going to use this periscope? In cases of ships, boats and all, in submarines, they just hide in one place and they can able to see the periscope. Okay, and the next one is like a kaleidoscope. 1 minute children. Yeah, I just zoom it better, you can see it clearly. You can see no picture of the periscope it is actually. Okay. This is a kaleidoscope. Kaleidoscope containing the 3 images, 3 mirrors. Okay, inside the 3 mirrors, you can see the multiple images will going to occur. Here only one object is there, but since mirror you kept like that, the 3 mirrors you're going to keep. So what will happen? Multiple reflections is going to happen inside. So one mirror like this, another mirror, another mirror. So 3 mirrors you kept in like a triangular form like this. So if object is kept here, what happens? This image will be fall here, again that here, like this. So multiple images will going to take place inside the mirror. So how to find how many number of images are formed with? That is actually the formula is that is 360 by theta minus 1. 360 by theta minus 1 when it is odd and even. Okay, when it is odd, we can take when it is even and odd. So now let us leave it about that. So now imagine here, what 3 angles are there. Okay, we kept the 3 mirrors, right? Okay, 360 by theta here comes, let us take 60 degree. So if it's a 60 degree, if you take, what will come children if you cancel it? 61 is 6 6 36. So 60 degree angle you will get. So if you place 6 minus 1, right? 6 minus 1 get you 5 number of images. Can you count children here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 is object and images will be 5 you will get. Okay. Once again, I just explain you children. Please see. If you place the mirror with some angle, how many number of images are formed? You can count using this formula. 360 by theta minus of 1. When it is even, it is there. Okay, let us see how it will can calculate. Suppose we kept the 3 mirrors. Okay, like this. It is like an equilateral triangle. You know children, what is the any angle in the equilateral triangle? It will be 60 degree, right? Angles in any equilateral triangle is 60 degree. So use that theta is 60 degree. 360 by theta is 60 degree minus 1. So 61 is 66 36, right? So 6 minus 1. Since 6 is even, you have to do minus 1. So you'll get 5 number of the images. N is equals to 5 you will get. You can count here also how many number of images are formed. If you place the mirrors in the 360 degree like this, 1 mirror like this, 2, 1 and 2, 3 mirrors we kept in a triangular form. You will get here 60 images. You place only 2 mirrors. Just I am taken only 2 mirrors I kept. So what will happen when 2 mirrors angle between them is how much? 90 degree, right children? 2 mirrors perpendicularly I place, angle between them is 90 degree. So that time how many number of images are formed? Let us try. 360 by 90 minus 1. 0, 0 cancel. 9 ones are 9 fours are 36. So 4 minus 1. How much children it is? 3. So I will get how many number of images? 3 images. When I place like perpendicular, 2 mirrors I place, I'll get a 3 images. If I place a 3 mirrors, I'll get a 5 images. So like this, the instrument called kaleidoscope will work. If I place a 3 mirrors, so that time I'll get a number of images are 5. Like that, if I use that instrument for finding, for decoration purposes and all, we're going to use that in kaleidoscope. Clear, children? One second. One second. Okay, let us come to a point. Uses of plane mirrors is, one is periscope. Okay, they can use in case of soldiers, and in case of submarines, the person who are hide inside the submarines, they wanted to see outside world. So that time they're going to use this periscopes. Okay, children, and spherical mirrors. Come to the spherical mirrors. In case of spherical mirrors also, we're going to see different pattern of images that we're going to understand. So before that, main points is what you're going to understand. What are the characteristics of image formed by this plane mirrors or the spherical mirrors? So try to understand first properties, children. One first property is that height of the object, we can write it as h0, and height of the image, we can take it as a hi. Okay, in case of plane mirror, you can stand in front of a plane mirror, and have you observed, children, in front of a plane mirror, how it will going to be? Whatever your height is there, image height is also like same. Suppose your height is 2 meters. Inside the mirror, in the plane mirror, your image will also get like a same height only. Like if you are at 2 meters, image will be also 2 meters. It won't be less than, it won't be greater than. Okay. And at what distance you stand in front of the mirror? Okay. Object distance, what we call as a u, and image distance, we take it as a u. How much distance is there here to here? The same distance maintain. If you move towards the mirror, object is moved towards the mirror, image also appears to move towards the mirror only. Have you observed this, children? In case of daily face, when you see, you go behind the mirror, you go little back from the mirror, images also go back. If you try to come front, okay, image will also try to come front. That is because it will same distance it will going to maintain between object and the image. Okay, that we can write u is equals to v, first one, and the second one thus, and the third is that lateral inversion. Lateral inversion. What is the lateral inversion? So we can put a right hand, it will be appear like a left appears like a right, and the right appears like a left. You just in front of the mirror take your plate and try to eat in front of the mirror. If you are eating with the right hand also, it appears like you are eating as of a left hand. Or if you try to eat like a, imagine like eating like a left hand, it will show in the mirror as a right hand. That is, left appears as a right. Or else you just keep alphabet letter E, write in one sheet and keep in front of the mirror. The alphabet, how it look like? It look like inversion, lateral inversion. Or have you observed in case of car, ambulance? On the ambulance, how you wrote the ambulance? Not like a like directly, they will write ulta. So lateral inversion of that ambulance, they written on the surface of ambulance, so that when the drivers in the car rear view mirror, they can see this image, no, they will get the clear, they can easily read it is an ambulance, like that. Okay, so and some alphabets won't show, but some alphabet will show lateral inversion, right, children? This is about the plane mirror. And coming to the other properties like virtual. What is the meaning of virtual? Virtual means we cannot able to cut on the screen, cannot able to cut on screen. We cannot able to take on the screen or cut, if you understand. We cannot able to take or we cannot able to catch on the screen. That is what we call virtual. But you can see real images, virtual and real. There are two types of the images will be there. Children will explain differences between virtual and the real images. Real images means in case of cinema theaters, you have you saw, children, you can able to project on the screen. Whatever displayed on the projector, it will be projecting on the screen. That is real images. Virtual means on the plane mirror, we cannot able to see the, we cannot able to cut, we cannot able to take that image, no, on the screen. That is what virtual image. And upright. Upright means what? If you are standing in front of the mirror, your image will also stand like this. So you want to get inverted like this. Okay, children. In case of steel spoon inside surface, you can see your eyes will be like invert, or is in pinhole camera. Have you observed in pinhole camera? Your image will be like inverted form, but here it won't be like this. And unmagnified, you know, magnification formula is what, children? It is height of the image by height of the object. If you take height of the image is same, height of the object is also 2 by 2, you will get it is 1. So magnification in plane mirrors, it is always unity. So no magnification will be there. Okay, it won't zoom or it won't decrease. See how much you are standing, same size. It won't be decrease or it won't be increase. Right, children? Have you observed that in plane mirrors? So that is about the plane mirrors. Main properties, what you going to understand here. It will form lateral inversion. Okay, children? Lateral inversion, height of the image, height of the distance same. And what distance image will be there? Image object is also formed same. Children, one question, try to think. If a image, okay, if a object is moved 1 meter forward, okay, imagine object you can move 1 meter forward. Image how much? What is the image will move? Definitely, right? Image will also move at distance of 1 meter forward only. Okay, so how much you can able to move image this less, that much only image also appears to move in the mirror. Now, if object moved 1 meter, what is the distance between image and the object? They'll ask. Now, you just calculate here to here. Suppose initially it is 3 and 3. When you move 1 meter forward, here distance is 2, here distance is 2 plus 2, it is 4. So, when you move 1 meter forward, image, object to image distance is 4. So, like that, they will ask the questions based on this formula. Okay, that only thing remember, object distance equals to image distance, object height is equals to image height. Show lateral inversion and no magnification will be 1, no magnification. Image will be virtual and upright. Okay, all these points regarding the plane mirror you must know. Clear, children? The next thing is the spherical mirrors. We're going to understand this regarding spherical mirrors in the next class. What are concave mirrors and convex? Just only types and type. Why you call them as spherical mirrors or curved mirrors? Because in maths, I think you have learned what is sphere, children. Sphere is like a round, a 3-dimensional body or solid, like your ball or a tennis ball, cricket ball. What you take, no, that ball, what we call as a spherical object. In that sphere, you're going to cut one part. The one part what we'll get from the mirror, that will be like a mirror. And here imagine outside surface. If outer surface is coated, okay, children, and the reflecting surface is inward. This is the reflecting surface. If inside is a reflecting surface and outside is coated, so that type of mirror what we call concave mirror. Suppose if outside surface is, if inside is coated, okay, imagine if inside is coated, outside is reflecting, so that what we call has a convex mirrors. Convex. If outside is reflecting means convex. If inside is reflecting, concave. Curved inside, curved outside. Hope it is clear, children. The two types of the mirrors we can see in the spherical mirrors are the two types. One is concave and another is convex. If inside is reflecting, concave. If outside is reflecting, convex. Okay, children. So remember that. In these conditions, okay, in this concave and convex mirrors, you will get a magnified images. Okay, magnified in plane mirrors. I said magnification is only 1. It won't magnify. It will be always 1. The how much size image, same size object will form. But in spherical mirrors, let us take a steel spoon. What is there in your home? Try to see, children, your picture inside the steel spoon. So you can see from inside, you will get enlarged and inverted image like this you will get. But you can see from outside, you will get almost erect, but it's a very, very small size of the object you're going to see. Okay, here it is enlarged, you will get. So that is enlarged or diminished, what we can call it as a magnification. Okay, that and all we're going to discuss in next class. Clear, children? What are the differences between real images, virtual images, okay, and different properties of concave and convex mirrors. Okay, concave and convex mirrors we're going to understand in next class. And also regarding the interesting topic in this chapter is about the human eye. How our human eye will going to function. So regarding that also we're going to need to discuss. Clear, children? And you have any doubts?